the gospel Jesus desires to share is one that makes the invisible God of love visible and tangible to other people. One of the things that captured my imagination from leadership foundations is I went off to a conference and they were basing the whole time on a shift from cities being battlegrounds to playgrounds. And that became really practical for me as I thought about the work with Church of the Park, that Cascade Gateway Park is often seen by our community as a battleground, a place where we need to clean up the park and we need to get people out of there, when in reality, the folks that we're serving need to be invited into a playground, a place of thriving, a place of learning to re-embrace their humanity. When you give a banquet, don't just invite your friends or your neighbors, but invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, and in that way, you'll be blessed. Many times we approach a challenge, like someone on our sidewalk or someone in a park, and we think we should really do something for that person. We could solve this if we give them something. Then another approach is, this is not okay, how dirty things are, how unclean it is. So we just need to take control. And we end up starting to do things to people. And the alternative to those two approaches is to actually come alongside and do things with people. The goal is then to reconnect them to family, friends, housing, job, to a place of really thriving. That's the hope that we have. The real brokenness here is a brokenness of relationship. And so the only way to heal that broken relationship is with healthy relationship and with new relationships. One great example of that is one of our leaders for spiritual care, Sterling. He's a person who's made some battleground decisions. And many folks might even think that he shouldn't get to be on the playground. And yet, through his own passion to redeem the choices in his life, he is daily now encouraging other folks to be their best self. He is daily training our staff on nonviolent communication, a pattern he practiced for hours and hours while he served his time, and a life ethic he took on that no more was he going to be a person of violence. I don't know of a person who brings more joy into the room and invites people into a playground mentality. The gift that SLF is trying to bring to our city is, first of all, a new way of seeing. There's always invitation to see the world in a fearful, scarcity way. Instead of seeing competition and rivalry, is seeing the opportunity for partnership and peacemaking. Where is hope being born? As I've reflected on the impact that SLF has had on me, it comes down to practice loving my neighbor, to go and model serving a school, go and open your table for refugees and the unsheltered, and with that hope that you can truly act in new ways that are redemptive and transformative, and that someday everyone might say, we live in Salem, a city of peace.